I'm Charles Alexander, and I'd like to show you how to play bottom string blues. This is a piece that I use in my classes at Richmond Adult Community College in southwest London. Here we go. You may have noticed when I was playing bottom string blues that I was not using the top two strings of the guitar, just the lower four, strings 6, 5, 4 and 3. However, you may have noticed something else, that I was only ever playing 3 notes at one time. They'd either be in 6, 4 and 3 strings or 5, 4 and 3 strings. So here we have the little finger, the 4th finger, traveling up the 3rd string all the time. And this is one of the principles of this style of playing. It enables you to make very smooth chord changes. And so if you find that you haven't got the 4th finger on the 3rd string, you're probably using an incorrect fingering. So to make this style work, it's worth sticking to these guidelines. So let me show you what the chords are in the first bar, and then we can take it through the rest of the song. So here we've got F 7th chord played with fingers 2, 3 and 4 on the 6th string, 4th string and 3rd string. We're omitting the 5th of the chord, by the way, which is C. The next chord is what I call the large triangle shape. We've got G with our 3rd finger on the 6th string, E flat on the 4th string with our 1st finger, and our little finger, of course, on the 3rd string. Now that shape moves up a fret. The 3rd and the 4th fingers just move up 1 fret, but we change from using the 1st finger to using the 2nd finger. Now it's on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and that's a G sharp diminished chord or an A flat diminished chord, whichever you like. And this is F over A. This is an F chord, but with a 3rd in the bass. It's a first inversion F chord. A on the 6th string, 5th fret, F on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and C with a little finger, of course, on the 3rd string. So that's a little sequence of chords there. Now, when we come to the 2nd bar, it's exactly the same as that, but we start on the 6th fret, the B flat 7th chord. Now when we get up here, we're now onto bar 3, we hold our little finger down there and we play an F chord with the C in the bass this time, and that's a C there on the 8th fret, A, the 3rd of the chord, on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and your F is already in position on the 10th fret. And then we go to this first inversion major chord again. This time it's a B flat major with that big triangle shape, and back to that 2nd inversion F major shape. And that, of course, is sort of amen sound, plagal cadence, they call it. A little bit of gospel. And then we walk down the scale on the 6th string. So we start here. Now we've got C there. We're in the scale of F, going C, F. We harmonize that in this way. B flat, G, D, and then triangle shape again. This is almost the first bar in reverse. except we've got a C7 here without the C, a G on the 6th string, 3rd fret, E on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and our little finger, of course, on the 3rd string at the 3rd fret. Back down to the F7th. So just running through that, it's the first 4 bars of the song. Now, I've always think of the 12-bar blues as being like a 3-line poem. We've just finished the first line. So we're on to the 2nd line, 5th bar, and it starts at B flat 7th. So B flat 7th, and then that triangle shape again. This time it's F minor 7th. And then same again, but 2 frets higher. Triangle shape is now playing a B flat major with D in the bass, a B flat major 1st inversion. So that shape, B flat 7th, triangle shape, big triangle shape, and again big triangle shape up at the 8th fret. So we go back down to the B flat. Back down to the B flat 7th like that. Okay, so we've done that. The next bar is quite interesting. We use a diminished chord. Now, your little finger stays where it is and your other 2 fingers rearrange themselves to play a B diminished, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, and of course your little finger is on the 3rd string already. Now we're going to move that bodily, if you like, up to here, and then up to here. So you're moving up 2 frets, and then a 1 fret move. And then back down 3 frets to the original one. So it goes like this. And then after that, we go back down to F, 1st inversion here. And we repeat that kind of amen, Plago cadence idea. F over A up to B flat 7th, and back to F over A. And then we go down to the C7th chord with the G bass. Back down to F7. Now, for the first time, we're going to have a chord which is on strings 5, 4, and 3, rather than 6, 4, and 3. And this is an E flat 7th, which is just like that E flat 7th there that I'm sure you already know, but without the 2nd string. And you're not using your 1st finger here. Down 1 fret to D7th. Now, there we go. Now, you rearrange your fingers to play an A flat 7th. You're still keeping your little finger on that C. So you go from the D7th to the A flat 7th. If you look at it, you'll realize that all that's happening is you're changing the bass note from D to A flat. Having got there, you drop that chord down 1 fret onto G7th. You rearrange it for D flat 7th. Again, just changing the bass note from G to D flat 7th. Down 1 fret to C7th. Rearrange. Now you've got G flat 7th. And you can guess where we're going now. Down 1 fret onto F7th. And then it goes. So we're going, let's take that again. We're going to play right through it as far as we've got. That's what happens after that. Now, we get down to there, we go G7th, using exactly the same shapes as we used in bar 1, and then we go to C7th, using exactly the same shapes again, but starting on C7th at the 8th position. Now we get to the final line of this thing. Here we've got, say these are the final 2 bars. So we get up to F7th up here, drop 2 frets to E flat 7th, a further fret to D 7th, rearrange our fingers again so we're changing the bass note from D to A flat without moving our little finger, and then drop that 1 fret to G 7th, rearrange for D flat 7th, drop that 1 fret to C 7th, and then we go right down here, G flat 7th, F 7th, and that's your bottom string blues.